welcome to In the Mix. I'm super excited to talk to you and to see you perform in a few short moments. One thing that I really wanted to ask you after diving into your catalog, what would you describe your sound? Because it's very eclectic and it's just very colorful. Like the color palette is just amazing. How would you describe your music?
Thank you. Okay, well, it's Water Girl is me and Zone. I went to college with Zone, upstate New York at Bard. Yeah, I think it was actually like a quarantine project, and I feel like it was just spurring from like the need to fucking. Oops, I don't know if I can. Can I swear? Is that sorry?
You're good, girl. Rock out.
The need to like fucking go and just being so cooped up during the quarantine, and of course like wanting to stay safe and everything, but like we were like, okay, we need to fucking make some music that we can just dance to, and just it kind of came from like a lot of wine drunk nights on Zoom together.
As most of it does.
Yeah.
We know. We were all in the quarantine too, so cheers to that. Tell us more about your most recent releases, Helium and Party Over. Tell us about that.
Okay, yeah. So Party Alone was that was like the
Party
first
Alone, my bad.
Party Alone was the first Water Girl release, like actually the only song that's out right now. And yeah, I feel like that was, I mean, obviously it's like about partying alone, and like I don't know, it's definitely like an ode to this time. And then the Helium remixes are a bunch of friends of me and Zones that did remixes for Party Alone. What else can I can I say about it? I guess it feels kind of like a '90s trashy, like techno-y vibe, and I'm really into that. I'm kind of I'm into like the trashiness, and just really like wanting to ham that up, and like I kind of just wanted a project to feel like not really taking everything super seriously with it, and I think techno is totally like that. It's like very valid genre, but it's also something that's like the lyrics feel more like it's about like an emotion that you're feeling right now, and all of the lyrics are improvised for Party Alone. So it's like just kind of stream of consciousness with like just like whatever crazy feeling you have. If that makes any sense at all.
No, it does make sense. And when you talk about your aesthetic, basically, have you ever seen the movie Hackers from the 90s?
Yeah.
That's kind of the vibe that I totally get. Is that kind of like what you're trying to bring forward, like
good.
edginess, rough around the edges, but still super artistic?
Yeah, that's totally a fashion inspo for me. Angelina Jolie and that. Yeah, obsessed with like the cool outfits. I mean, everything else about that movie was insane. But but yeah, the clothing was totally on point.
Yeah, totally. And also too, I want to let everybody know you're also one part of the group Chaos Chaos. Tell us about that, and tell us about how the Water Girl project kind of branches off from your group.
Yeah. So yeah, me and my sister Aussie are in the band Chaos Chaos, and yeah, we've been like writing a bunch of music during this time too, and I think so we both have just been kind of exploring a little bit more recently with like doing more stuff on our own also, and we've just like had all the time to. We're not touring right now, so Aussie's been doing a solo project thing also, and she's been doing a lot of like video game scores with synth stuff that she does. And then I guess this project was also kind of something, I don't know, I've always done music with my sister Aussie like my whole life, and I'm like I want to keep doing that, but it's also like I kind of just need to know that that's possible for me to like not be totally attached at the hip and to try something on my own too. So it's kind of also like a personal journey.
Personal journey for sure. How is your process, your artistic process, doing music on your own versus with your partner being your sister?
I think to be honest, I feel like with Aussie, I know that Aussie's like she's always like thinking so deeply about like the artistry and like and the lyrics, and like I feel like it just goes so much deeper with the chaos stuff. The songs are much more emotional, and yeah, she has like a way with that, like this kind of pure artist mentality. And then for this project with Water Girl, it's, I guess it's maybe a bit more just like spur of the moment, like kind of an outlet for. I mean, it's definitely more of like a very specific aesthetic with the Water Girl stuff, and it feels like an outlet where I guess I can just, you know, put whatever into it and maybe not like think as deeply about it. And that might sound like a bad thing, like, oh, it's just like it's like a leftover trash like outlet or something, but it's not like that at all. I guess it just feels like I know very like specifically what I'm trying to do with Water Girl, and it's kind of cool to just like, you know, fully be in charge of that mood board, um, and just like see, yeah, just see how it looks when you're in charge of it on your own. Yeah.
That's really beautiful. Well, I can't wait to see more from you. And you know what? We're all about to watch you perform right now. Tell us a little bit what you have in store for your performance.
Okay, I have never done a performance for Water Girl. Like I've done a couple Zoom things.
This is so exciting. So this is super exclusive.
Yeah,
It's for
this
the world
is
to see. This is so exciting.
exclusive. It is the first, yeah, the first performance, and just been practicing it this week. And yeah, so I'm doing like a new setup that I've never done before. Doing a lot of like triggers, like drum sounds that Zone sent me, some really cool like drum sounds. So I'll be playing that, and I'm playing a new song, a new Water Girl song that might be the second release, called "Stay for Me."
Well, I'm so excited. Are we ready to go? Are we ready to rock? All right, ladies and gentlemen, everyone tuning in, Water Girl, you're up next. Please enjoy In the Mix,
Cool.
Discord Dash Radio.